The Last Post is a piece that's inspired by a set of over 100 letters that were written by my grandfather, Dennis Marshall, during the second half of World War II. So the piece is a sort of response to these letters that my grandfather wrote, as well as a sort of response to the connotations or the expectations we hear when the trumpet is sounded, especially within warfare, within conflict. So it's obviously very traditional to hear the sound of the trumpet or the bugle, both as a signal for action, but especially now in modern times as a signal of remembrance, especially on Remembrance Sunday, through the Last Post bugle call.
It's an immersive piece, so the audience is surrounded by loudspeakers. I'm on stage with my laptop and I'm capturing Tom and then multiplying and magnifying Tom's sound to create bigger soundscapes, which fill the space and become these bigger soundscapes within which Tom moves and plays and also reads some of the letters.
And inside this little circle of light, I've put my photographs of you, so that I can imagine you sitting opposite me. And since I'm feeling peckish, the meals here are so badly cooked. I only had a little of the sweet. I just can't eat bully these days. You are going to have supper with me. Here we are, at a small table, lovely white cover, pleasant crockery, and all inside the circle of a nicely shaded lamp, not too bright.
So the piece was originally curated and performed for Nest Battery in Orkney, and it was choreographed to be in the round. Alistair also composed it for that space as well, and we definitely intend to do that every time we journey to a different venue, which is to respond to the venue in a way that best suits the composition and the choreography of the staging.
So I guess a couple of things that we'd like the audience to take from the performance. The first thing is actually for them to have the space and time to bring their own thoughts and feelings of maybe they have family who've served in conflict or they have direct experience of themselves, of it themselves, that they can bring that to the piece and just explore that during the performance. And then also just to create discussion. Create an opportunity for the audience to have time afterwards to come to speak to us, or just sort of amongst themselves to discuss these sort of very personal moments within something much, much grander, within something that was going on across the world, but actually how there was so many personal individual stories going on at exactly the same time.